How we doing? It's episode 49 of Franco's World, and what a fantastic one it is today. I have a very prestigious guest, my good friend, a very funny man, a man that looks like if you looked up the definition of what a Roman soldier looked like, it would be him. He's got the Caesar haircut. He's got the strong jawline. He's got the very just stern looking nose. He's a very handsome, funny man, Mr. Joe Padden. Joe, how we doing, baby?
I'm doing fantastic, Frank. That is the best introduction I have ever received in my entire life. Thank you. No offense taken. I am very happy to be here.
It's good to have you, man. And like I said, Joe's a good friend of mine. Heck of a basketball player. He would never let me play with him in his little rec league teams or his
You were
little
always
pickup games at the
you were always
at
the
the
first
W
sub.
Rec Center.
You were always the first sub. If I needed an extra one, you were always my sixth guy.
Yeah, but you would always make one of those, like, do you want to play? Like, it was always one of those.
I had my set squad of myself and then 3 or 4 35 to 50-year-old middle-aged white men who would only give me the ball, and it was fantastic. So I didn't want to disrupt that.
I mean, you had team chemistry, but them boys could shoot. You would also get guys who maybe got hurt or maybe stopped playing, but were literal Division I basketball players.
I mean, are you talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about Joe. The show is about you, and the first question you ask me on the show is this about me? Yes.
No, I thought you meant the Division I basketball players. I never played with any D1 players. I mean, I think I maybe could have walked.
That's not true. We played with a couple guys that got hurt.
Okay, maybe once or twice. That wasn't.
Yeah, that's what I thought,
That
Joe.
wasn't my go-to. We didn't need them. We were good.
But Joe's a very fit guy. Joe's a very fit guy, like I said, and being fit during a time of crisis like we're in. You have to come up with new routines. You have to come up with new techniques to stay in shape, look and feel great. What have you been doing, Mr. Joe, to stay in shape during Quarantineville?
So I was one of the last people to stop going to the gym. They had to shut it down and board it up before I stopped going.
Oh God.
So I couldn't go to Dick's Sporting Goods and get any dumbbells or anything. So I resorted to TikTok to build my workouts from home. And I mean, I've just been
Wait. Are you getting the workouts from TikTok like the shirtless dudes? They all have mullets for some reason. Mullets have been dead for a year. Okay, I had one early on. It's dead now.
No,
They all have mullets and they're always shirtless.
I mean, the guy, maybe you pop on his profile, he does come across as a tool. But the things it was a short and sweet video. He gave me 4 to 5 workouts, and they've been working out great. I've been running. I've lost 15 pounds. That's probably for me not shopping enough and eating the bulk of my food in the first week and then running out and then having to ration like I'm Castaway for the next week. But I have been doing some prison-style workouts. I will tell you what my best friends are, and this is via the meathead on TikTok, is simply a broomstick and a backpack filled with insurance textbooks. It's about 40 to 50 pounds. And I just rip like 1,000 curls in front of my window in my apartment complex, hoping the 65-year-old woman across the street gives me some baked goods and or try.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you live in one of those retirement villages down in like Lakeland, Florida or something like that. That's you right there.
It's pretty much like that, except it's in Ohio. The average age is probably 50.
Oh, so you got a lot of women named Pam. There's a lot of casseroles being made, type of deal.
They're passing around recipes like it's nothing. And the average age is probably 57, and I'm being generous there on the low end.
Oh my God. 57.
Yeah. So what
I mean, you're some fresh meat, son. You're some fresh meat in that neighborhood.
I don't know. Maybe trying to score a Social Security sugar mama.
Yeah, I mean, there is a possibility, maybe you fall in love with one of these women, and maybe you take out a life insurance policy on them, and maybe she tries to reach for a home run ball at the Reds game, and maybe she falls. What? I didn't say that. I didn't say that,
Frank. We can't be publishing this. All right. What have you been doing differently in this quarantine?
If you don't like that part, I can cut that
No,
part,
no,
Joe.
no.
It's no big deal.
I like it. I like it. But we just off the record, Frank. Delete it. Okay.
Okay, I got you. What have I been doing during quarantine? Basically, I am working 1 to 2 times a week at the conference center doing various things because there's no events going on because nobody can do anything. I have tried to pick up the guitar. I gave up the
Oh,
guitar. Okay. I'm not one of those dorks. I'm not one of those dorks that picked up the guitar and immediately Google searched how to play Slow Dancing in a Burning Room by John Mayer tabs. I'm not that because I don't want to ruin the integrity of songs. Okay. I like things so much, like I like music so much, I would never start playing the guitar and play it poorly enough to where I immediately hate the songs. I would never do that. I have gotten back into tennis and I am dominating in tennis.
I
Dominating
saw
in
the
tennis.
clip you posted. You looked agile in that.
I look good.
I don't know how you hold up on a clay court though. That's a different story.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm a clay court player. I'm definitely a serve and volley player. The backhand, like the baseline plays, were never my forte whenever I played high school tennis. I won county championship. I want to throw that out there. Uh,
Nice.
I was never. I was always serve and volley because I was so lanky. I could just get up to the net and just pile drive them. It was over.
Right. Do you feel like you thrived more in singles or doubles?
I always did better in doubles, but I feel like now because I'm so narcissistic and I've just like hermited myself during quarantine that I am now going to be an elite singles player.
Right. So your future, you don't picture country club tennis dates with your future wife playing singles and doubles match against
No, I'll do that.
all the
No, yeah, I'll do that. I'll be the country club guy because you're either a golf guy or you're either a tennis guy. And I
right.
thought I wanted to be a golf guy. I'm staring at a golf club right now, and I guess I'm a tennis guy.
I mean, whatever gets you into the country club gets you mingling with those folks.
That's really what it all comes down to.
Right.
I mean,
All about putting on a
if I can't get into PCC,
is that the dream for people from our
yeah,
hometown?
yeah, definitely getting into the Parkersburg Country Club is their dream. And then what else? PCC,
Knowing
Taste of Parkersburg.
knowing people, knowing the waiter and waitresses by name at the net.
Oh my gosh,
That's
yeah,
not really a
having your order ready
class
at the
thing.
North End Tavern.
That's just a rite of passage. Those are my people.
Yeah, yeah, get that little corner spot. Maybe they hang your picture
Oh,
up there.
dude,
That can be your
if you
cheers.
get
You can
the
be Ted
corner
Danson.
spot, you own the city for that next
Yeah,
hour and a half that you're eating French fries. You own the city.
and the chicken fries are pretty excellent too. But last time I was there, they didn't put the
Okay,
like.
you don't need to say any more about any blasphemy on the net. You can't.
No, I'm not saying it's not blasphemy, Joe. I just need to say this.
All
I
right,
just
put
need
it
to
out
say
there.
this to clear my conscience. The last time I was at the net, they gave me my bill on just like a random sheet of scrap paper. They just wrote down a number on a scrap paper and gave it to me like it was a shady business deal.
Well,
And there was no thing to like tip.
it's whatever the waiter and waitress takes your order on. They just hand you that. They don't give you the copy underneath. So you get the raw order as your bill.
What's the tip?
I think they put the total on there. I don't know. Whatever the guy at the register tells you the tip, they own you there.
Okay, that's fair
Yeah,
enough.
they tell you.
Fair enough, Joe.
Yeah.
I honestly think that might have been the last time I saw you was at the North End Tavern. We went to lunch there. Maybe you and Mr. Payton were you? Oh no, that was Andrew. You weren't even there.
Oh, geez, man. I don't know when the last time I've seen you in person has been. I can't.
Yeah, I look different
Maybe a
now.
West Virginia game. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it was that. It was that. Which is also something that people from our hometown love to do. It's like they live and die by driving an hour 45 to go tailgate on Saturday.
I mean, I don't think that's I mean, when you compare our hometown to what the tailgates of Morgantown have to offer, I think it's a very viable reason to traverse
I'm
up
not
up
bashing it. I'm just saying that's what they do.
Route 50. That is a 3-hour
I would
drive.
never bash things, Joe. I would never bash things like that. But you have 5 things that you would love to bash. And maybe you've
Oh,
compiled a list of the top 5 things.
transition, Frank. I'm glad you brought that up. So these are simply just things on the internet that I hate.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm going to start with my number one. We're not going backwards on this. So,
Okay.
the number one thing that I hate on the internet currently, now this could have changed over time, but the number one thing I hate most on the internet is Midwestern Goals Twitter, aka at
Hmm.
country with 9 Ys tweets. They just tweet subpar relationship goals for
Mm-hmm.
girls in small towns that have had one boyfriend who cheated on them, and they think,
Yeah, man.
and
I mean, hey, I might be looking for a relationship like that, honestly, bro.
you want to
We can have some kids, name them Skylin and Kylan.
oh gosh, the dream. But do you want to pregame your son's first baseball game while you're the third base coach and your wife's keeping score?
Oh, heck yeah, baby. And
That's
tell
the number
tell
one
old TJ he's going in standing up. It's the windmill at third base. Go in standing up. You're good,
You're
kid.
rushing the catcher. You're having him just take him out
Oh
in a
yeah.
nine
Oh yeah. Go
ball
in.
game.
Studs up.
But the thing that country tweets has now morphed into as these girls get older, and I've been seeing these posts on Facebook for years, are crockpot moms. They're one and the same. So if you grew up like
What is a crock pot mom? I actually don't know this.
if you grew up liking country tweets, you then morph into a crockpot mom. It's your final form. So these are moms on
Okay.
Facebook and now TikTok that post that they think they're posting. Well, they do go viral. Viral crockpot recipes that only comprise of shredded rotisserie chicken, cream cheese, and a ranch seasoning packet, and they think they just cracked the Da Vinci Code. They're just like, "Y'all, I just put you onto something you never thought was possible." And it's literally 3 ingredients of, like, everything that somebody has laying around in their kitchen, and they just think it's the greatest thing in the world. Now, there are some variations to it, but there's always rotisserie chicken involved. There's always a ranch seasoning packet, and there's always cream cheese.
Yeah, man. It's that Kroger rotisserie chicken because that's good stuff. And then if they're feeling spicy, Joe, you know what they
They put the
do?
Frank's Red
They
Hot
throw a
in
little
there.
four cheese Mexican blend
Yeah,
and some Frank's Red Hot.
yeah,
That's how they spice it up.
yeah, and I had a little feud with the crockpot moms at work. Um, if you don't know my following, is I like to cook. That's why these videos pop up on my page, and I see I'm involved in these and just battling with humans.
He's a regular Gordon Ramsay.
Yes, yes. Um, but I entered in a chili cook-off at work, and I get in there. I felt confident. Like, I know I put in a lot of work compared to these white women, and I was confident going in. Now,
Yeah.
spoiler, I won the chili cook-off by a landslide. But
Wasn't even close, huh?
but that day, I was put on a cross and crucified because I brought my chili in a crock pot and didn't use a plastic crock pot liner so that I
What is a
so that I didn't have to
huh?
do dishes later. So a plastic crock pot liner is just this thin plastic liner that you put in your crock pot and cook your food
Oh.
in, and stands up to the heat and whatnot. You can literally just pull it up and toss it in the garbage. So I brought
Yeah.
my chili in, just bare pot, and these women just all standing
Mhm.
there and just be like, "You didn't use a crock pot liner? Guess who's doing dishes later?" And it was in reality one person, but in my mind, it was like 6 women standing in a circle just laughing,
They're just
like
ganging
when
up on
Austin Powers'
you. In your
dad
mind,
didn't
dude.
show up
In your
in the
mind.
movie.
In your mind, you were the dork, and they came up to you at the lunch table and be like, "Look
Yeah,
at this loser eating by himself
right,
again."
right, and you know what I won from the chili cook-off? An
What?
extra hour off from work.
That's
You
capitalism,
know what I did
baby.
with that extra hour? I went across the street to Walmart and bought crock-pot liners.
Oh my gosh, that's perfect, Joe. Oh, that's perfect.
Okay, that's my number one.
Oh.
That's probably my longest rant. Frank, you take the floor
That's a
on something you hate on the internet.
something I hate on the internet? Well, golly
How
gee,
much
that's a
time do
lot
we
of
have?
things. I didn't have a compiled list. I thought we were just gonna do your list.
Oh,
Let me think of let me think of something I hate on the internet real quick. Something I hate on the internet real quick, especially on TikTok right
oh
now
yeah.
because there's all these trends going on TikTok, and I guess in the deep, deep heart of hearts, I hate the people that are acting out full scenes on TikTok. You are not actors. I understand it's for fun and for play, but a lot of you people think you're actually emulating these people and think, my gosh, maybe I deserve an Oscar for this performance. I can't tell you how many times I have seen that opening sequence in Wolf of Wall Street when Jordan Belfort talks about all the various drugs he takes in the morning, and it's some kid named Tyler, and he's in his dad's three-piece suit that's too big for him, and he walks outside, he throws a glass of orange juice into the brushes, and then he just hops into his Toyota Corolla.
So are these the videos where they actually are doing their own voice, or are they just mimicking a sound like they're lip
They're
syncing?
mimicking the sound, but
They're
they're
lip
but they're
syncing and
taking it to the
animating it.
10th
Right,
degree.
right.
I saw an Indian guy on there the other day with kind of like a longer beat, and he had a very symmetrical and thin face. It's similar to Matthew McConaughey's face in that sense, but they looked nothing alike other than the fact that they had slender faces with longer noses. And he tried to, like, his mouth even tried to do this Texas drawl thing,
Yeah,
and he's clearly not Texan or capable of emulating this voice, and he's just wearing a suit and he's got a glass of whiskey and he's all cool and he's like, yeah, man, life's all about, blah. And it's like, you're not him. You're not him.
right. That's when you immediately got to click the not interested button, so those types of videos just never show up.
That's a thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't work. I do that on
Oh, okay,
certain
okay.
creators on the app, and they still show up, and I just hate myself every time I see it. And then I click
Yeah.
on their profile, and it's just like I'm kicking myself in the foot there.
That's the thing that these idiots that comment at me that say they're going to kill me don't understand. The more you interact with my profile, the more my videos are going to show up for you.
Frank, you should just morph into a super controversial page. And just try
That, but that I don't think I have that
goes
in me.
immediately against your brand.
Yeah, everything my brand has stood for, clean comedy, no cursing, no sex jokes, no this or that, and then just immediately talk about like rights.
Right.
Just be like, "Oh, it's my right to do this or
Do
that."
you think now Caitlin Bennett, the Kent State gun girl, has built her entire career off of that? Do you think it is, like, in terms of monetary value, paid off for her to just be humiliated wherever she goes? But if Tommy
Maybe,
Fox
but honestly,
wants
I
to
couldn't
do it,
do it.
I oh gosh, I couldn't do it either. I'm
I
not
could not do it,
advocating
bro.
for anyone who's a content creator
We're not
to do that.
supporting
To
Gun
do,
Girl. We're
we're
not
not
supporting
supporting
Gun
that
Girl.
way just to get clicks, but just
No.
I don't know. She's getting paid by someone. That's all I got to say. She's getting paid by someone.
Mhm. I mean, she was working for the Alex Jones company. I don't know if she is or not anymore. Infowars.
Perfect fit.
What's the next thing you hate,
Okay,
brother?
so like I said, a lot of food videos that I waste my time on. So
Mhm.
one place that you may not be aware of that is a toxic community is the comment section on said food videos. No
Oh,
matter,
so you're just all in the
yeah,
food game.
no matter how, like, credited of a chef you are, you could be Gordon Ramsay, whatnot. You could be a smaller chef that's worked in, as long as you've worked in restaurants, you have way more credibility than anybody on these apps. Um,
Right.
there's going to be someone. It's either going to be someone that you're making uh, an ethnic dish of some sort, and you're not of that
Oh,
ethnicity.
yep.
Someone that lived there for a year is going to come in and say, "That's not how you make such and such. You were not born on Sicily, so you don't know how to do
Yep.
that. You don't just
Yep.
like making Italians and their red sauce is such a hot topic. Even between Italians, they'll trash other Italians because they don't know how to make it right. It's like a
Yeah.
5 it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
5
yeah, yeah.
ingredients, truthfully, to make a good one. It's 3 to make a basic one. And these food videos just trash these people, and they just go in, like, the steak if you post a steak, you cook it
Oh, yeah.
medium rare, like all steaks should be cooked. That may trigger some people, but
Here we go. Here's the take. Take weight.
medium rare is how a good cut of meat should be cooked, and there's gonna be a comment in there, "I can hear it still breathing. Where's the steak sauce?" And you're just opening yourself like, I've thought about becoming a food creator because I think I make some good food, and I'm just like, I couldn't handle some random, possibly a kid, just destroying me on the internet with a comment.
Mhm. Comments comments can eat at you, Joe. You can't let them eat at you. I mean, I've been fighting off these 12-year-olds
I
from
know,
England
that's
for
been
months now, and now people are starting to get credibility for bashing British, like, music, and I've been doing that for months, and I'm not being known as the guy who went through the wall first, because the first guy who gets to the wall is always
right.
bloodied. There are
The
0
front
Americans in
lines.
my comments helping me out.
I'll start plugging you next time I see it from a popular creator.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright,
I
thanks.
got you.
What else do you hate, Joe?
This one's pretty basic. I know Barstool did a blog on it, but the commenters on meme pages on Instagram from like large brands that think they're trying to be funny, that they
Mhm.
just comment the same basic comment on every meme post possible. Like Slim Jim. Slim Jim needs to
Oh.
be destroyed. I don't know.
Is
I
that the
actually don't know. They are verified, but I don't know if it's the actual product Slim Jim because honestly I think they'd have more pride than that to succumb to that low. Like I feel like Slim Jim's a tough cookie of a company, and I don't know if that's them stooping so low to tweet pizzas or comment pizza is everything on a meme page.
I don't know who that one guy is that's on every Instagram post that I see, but the guy that's always like, "Is anyone else high right now?" That
Right?
guy.
Yeah, that's another one. It's a standard, and I'm sure it was
I
prevalent
don't know who that
today
is.
on 420. We're recording this episode.
Cool. Okay. I'm not a weed guy. I've never
I
been a
know, but
weed
I mean,
guy. Just never got
no,
into it.
I wish people that are into weed are so into it. I wish I could grasp onto anything in my life that I cared that much about. I like.
That's a
I'm
good
not
point.
even like trying to like go after them. I honestly like they are so like passionate and they just have a good time
Yeah,
with something. I really like. I'm jealous.
that makes sense,
Jealous.
man.
I wish I
It's
could.
like th- they need. Yeah, I mean, like people, they will be broke. People will be broke, especially college kids will be broke, but will somehow always find a way to get weed. Like I wish. Same thing goes for crackheads. It's like those people that like they always find a way to get crack. It's like they're broke, but they always find a way. So like I wish I found a way to do what I need to do, but I don't. So maybe they just have the right mindset, you
Right.
know?
It's like how do we get physical attention? How do we make that our crack?
Yeah. How do we make that our crack? Oh, I tell you one thing I miss more than crack, Joe. I've never done crack, but I'm just saying.
Is it me?
You know, get what is what's the one
We
thing
can
if
FaceTime
you had to
after
guess
the
one thing I miss more than crack, what would it be?
I'm gonna be basic here and say game days in Morgantown.
Nope. Wrong. Incorrect.
I don't
We both like this, Joe. We both like this, and it's a memory of our childhood, a vague memory of our childhood.
DuPont poisoning our water.
Nope, 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 nope. It is coming home from school and turning on WGN at
Okay, high school
3:45, and it being in the seventh inning of a Chicago Cubs game, and Moises Alou is at bat.
Oh, it was either that or a Full House rerun on ABC Family. Those are fond
Oh man,
memories. I hope that our audience relates to that. But yeah, what color is WGN broadcasting?
WGN. It it was only broadcast. It wasn't HD 480, 720, or even 360. It was broadcasted in yellow. Like
Just
whenever
great color.
detectives smoke in a police room for decades and the walls from turn from a white to a yellow tint. That's what WGN broadcasts
Right.
in.
So I would always be scrolling up. I would always just click the channels up for my mom, leaving it at channel 4 from the Today Show in the morning when I got home. And you always like I'm
Mhm.
going straight to ABC Family for my Full House fix, and then I get across number 18 there at WGN. I'm just like, what the hell? The Cubs are playing?
The Cubs were always on the day, and by the time because they play day games, by the time you got home, they're in like the seventh, eighth inning. You're like, oh, Kerry Wood's pitching a gym
Right.
today, and like, oh, Moses
And you're
lose
like,
at
this
bat.
is a rerun. This is from 1986. But then you see Sammy Sosa out in right field. And you're just like, oh my gosh, this is live. And
This is
how far
live.
we've come in the broadcasting game.
Yeah, I mean, is that Joe
Behind
Girardi?
center plate.
Is that who that is? Joe Girardi played in the 40s?
It's just a 240 yellow P.
It was bright
Yeah,
yellow. I need to find a screen grab of that and post that as like the promo for our video. Be like, this
WGN.
is what we recorded it in.
Yeah. Ah, I hope that triggers some nostalgia for some of our listeners.
Oh, yeah. WGN, baby. WGN, baby.
CBS Sports.
What did you say?
No, I
WGN
said
Sports?
CBS, baby.
CBS? All right. All right. What's the next thing you hate, Joe?
Okay, so this has been coming up a lot with the coronavirus and people donating to charitable organizations. Net worth Twitter. And to
Mm,
elaborate on that, they immediately, when someone famous, Jeff Bezos is always the big one, uh,
mhm.
contributes a dollar amount to a charitable organization, someone on Twitter gets their calculator on their phone out and says that's like me donating $5 to the cause.
Yeah, bro. They're not even grateful.
Right, $100 million is $100 million. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I just
Yeah, you have that, and it's like the
they
people.
don't understand that those
They're
people's net worth isn't the cash they it's not their liquid assets. They don't understand that. Like
right.
they can't pull whatever Bezos is. He can't pull 6 trillion, whatever his net worth is these days.
I mean, it's a lot. It's like a
Oh, it is
stupid amount. Like maybe he probably shouldn't have like as much, but for
well, he's got
people to be
half
like,
now.
he only
Got half.
donated $100 million.
He's got half.
He only donated $100 million. That's nothing.
Right. Darren Ravel, we're talking about you. If you listen to the podcast.
Does he do
Oh,
that?
he did the Bezos one, and someone called him out and said, "Well, how much did you donate, Darren?" And he went, "Well,
Ooh, that's always a good one.
well, I I donated to this."
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
I hate that too, man. It's just people trying to be holier than thou because that's what we do now in society. It's how can we bring people down?
right. And if we can bring people down by getting likes on the internet, it makes it so much better. It so much makes it so much
Oh
juicier
yes.
for us.
Yep, you cracked the code, man, because it's all about being liked in fairy tale land. The internet is not
Right.
real.
Except on Franco's World podcast on Spotify and Apple.
Oh, this is very real.
This is very real. And you should
So how many is that? Is that
that is
four
4.
things?
I'm
Is that
on
four
my
things that
last
you
one.
hate?
Yeah.
All
I'm
right, all
on
right.
number
What do you
5.
got? What do you got?
Trevor Noah.
That's it. Just
Yeah,
Trevor
he
Noah.
didn't do anything in particular. His sponsored tweets just keep popping up on my timeline because Comedy Central needs to funnel money into his show to make it survive, and he sucks.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I was definitely a Jon Stewart guy. It's gonna be that'd be a hard man to replace. I'll tell
Yeah.
you that much.
So that's my 5. You got any more you want to throw in there?
Can I nominate? Can your sixth man be Chrissy Teigen?
Chrissy Teigen. Okay. Chrissy is hit or miss with me, and she recently had an interaction with Colin Cowherd that I thoroughly enjoyed. So she's okay in my book. I don't know.
But you're simping for Colin Coward's daughter.
Okay, Frank, we didn't need to make that public. I do comment on her TikTok.
What do you mean?
She sounds like a fantastic human. I have no idea what she's like in person, but yeah, Liv Cowherd, if you are a listener of the show, um, I am 6'1". Um, yeah, that's all I got.
Liv Coward, if you're listening to the show, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to turn you down. We can never be together. It just wouldn't work. One, I love myself too much, and two, my sister's name is Olivia, and I don't
Oh,
want to be with a person who has the same name as my sister.
yeah, that's a tough. I couldn't date any Lindsays. Sorry, Lindsays, if you have any crushes on me.
The Lindsays of the world are
Right.
devastated, Joe. They're gonna
I
cry
Okay, hold on.
themselves
I
to
will
sleep.
open it up to the Lindsays spelled with EYs. It's spelled differently.
Yeah, I think there's only one way to spell Olivia, so I'm out of luck on that one.
You were wrong. Some Olivias are spelled with an A. You
What
just
do you mean Olivia's are spelled
Franklin
with
is
an
back
A?
up on the market to A Livias.
Wait, whoa, 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 whoa.
A Livia.
Alivia?
Look,
Start spelled with an A?
it
The first letter?
happens.
The
The
first
first
letter?
letter. Yep.
No. I wouldn't be with them just for their name alone. I wouldn't even be with them
End
just
it.
because of
Just
that.
end it.
Yeah, but okay, so take this. Let's go to the Wayback Machine and let's say, hey, you, Joe, our Thursday night crew, we're back at Joe Mommy's. Okay, we're having
Right.
fun on the light up dance floor that's always sticky for some reason.
My
And we start chatting on a girl, and I'm like, "Hey, look how stupid I look in my ID," and she's like, "Oh, look how stupid I look in mine," or some tacky way, or some tacky thing that you did whenever you were in college, and she pulls it out, and her name is Olivia, and it starts with an A. I'm going downstairs, buddy. I'm
You're
out.
going to the basement.
I'm going to the cellar. I mean, not the cellar, the
Right.
club. I would never go there. I'm talking about the basement of Joe Mama's.
You're just immediately leaving.
Did anyone ever get to the third story of Joe Mama's after the spiral
That's
staircase?
the greatest mystery that has never been solved.
I want to know what's up there.
It was open one time in the 2.5 years that I was able to go there.
Yeah, I mean, we fell in love there every Thursday for a good year and a half.
Yes, every Thursday night, 50-cent mixed drinks. It is something that I miss dearly. And yeah, we just kind of went there and looked longingly at beautiful women and never talked.
Looked
And
okay, Joe. You're making us sound like creeps,
we weren't
Joe.
creeps, but
Looked longingly.
we never engaged in conversation. And
That's
then
not
we would
true.
re,
I macked on the
we
honeys
would
all the time.
we
What are you
would
talking about?
regroup on Sunday and then say, God, I don't know what our problem is. Like, why aren't we? We're
That's
all
not
stand,
true. That's a
we're
you
all
problem,
stand up
bro.
guys. Like, why aren't we getting any women? And it was the fact that we didn't talk.
Dude, what are you talking about, bro? You didn't get any women.
Oh, now you're taking shots at me. I just said I didn't.
You
I
just
just
said
said
we, like
I just
everyone in
said
our
I didn't.
whole collective
I
group.
just
It
said
was
I didn't
you.
talk to any women. Remember,
That's even
callback.
worse.
I'm 6'1", so that correlates immediately to me getting women. In reality, you are right, but I have to defend myself on this podcast.
Defend your honor, Joe. You just called out all of our entire crew. You said none of
Oh,
us
we
got
still
women.
talk about it. We still know that we do not engage in conversation when we go out. Aside with
What are you talking about?
okay, our friend group is normally engaged in our direct group of friends, and the main objective when we go out is to get as drunk as possible and have a good time.
That's okay. Maybe for you, that's maybe for you. That's not my
And
goal.
we do a good job at what I just said. So I have no qualms with that.
That's you. That's what you do.
Now I like getting in the dance circle and doing a little bit of stank
That's what
and
I
getting a
do.
little bit of
I am
stanky leg
there to have a good conversation with my friends who I haven't seen in forever and dance and mac on the honeys for
for
fun.
fun. Right. Build the confidence up.
Yeah.
Get a couple winks.
A couple
All the girls do
winks.
these days. They wink at
The funny thing is like we're towing the line of surrealism and nobody knows if we're being dead serious or not at this point.
you. Right.
I mean, yeah, there was that one time I kissed that girl that had the boyfriend. Went back home later that night, looked at her Instagram, and it's like, oh, she's in a relationship, and it's like, what am I supposed to do? You know?
Yeah, that should have been the first thing she said. As much of a meme as it is, it's a very valid thing to say. You guys
It's a very
checking
valid
on
thing
you.
to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you?
I mean, she didn't have a boyfriend when my credit card worked. So
Yeah. Thanks for the vodka Red Bull, Franklin. That's $9 at
or
Joe
whatever.
Mama's after the special. After the drinks were 50 cents
The,
5 seconds ago.
the specials. So it's 50 cents, right? And I would always complain to everyone about how we're not leaving early enough. We're not going there early enough. Okay, we're not getting there early enough. And whenever we would get there early enough, and then you get 4 at once,
Yeah.
right? They're literally for babies. It's babies. And I would get water. And it would be the worst water in history. Every week I'd say the
Order.
same thing. It's like, oh, this is the worst tasting water
Yeah.
in history. And they would like then you blink and the clock turns to 11 o'clock and it's like $7. And then you blink and it's 12 o'clock and it's like, these are $13.
Yeah, and then there's 1,000 people around the bar. Switching
God, Joe
switching
Mamas, man.
bars. Funny story about the shot clock running out on us with the drink specials. Um, so if our Morgantown natives that are listening to the show are know of Fat Daddies and the
Mm-hmm.
bathroom layout there, and I will say during this Corona thing and the whole hand washing um, thing that they put out about 20 seconds and whatnot, you were the first person I thought of when that.
Right, because I practice good
Right,
hygiene
from
at all
day
times.
one, yeah, and it's true to your brand, and at Fat Daddy's one night, it's like 9:57, and there's a dollar
Yeah.
shot special going on, and time's running out, and at Fat Daddy's, the hand washing station is outside for both men and women to wash their hands together. They're separate from the bathrooms. It's
Yeah.
like 9:57, and I walk out of the bathroom, and like 5 or 6 just gorgeous women walk past you to like running to the bar to get shots, and there Frank is scrubbing his hands, singing "Happy Birthday to you."
When did I sing
I can
happy
see it because you were mumbling
birthday?
it, and it wasn't once because the song is too quick. You sang "Happy Birthday" twice because that is the appropriate hand washing time, and this was in 2017. And that is what I think of. I sang "Happy
What
Birthday"
are you
when I got the order to wash my hands for 20 seconds. I started singing "Happy Birthday" twice in honor of Franklin Miller at Fat Daddy's at 9:58 at night.
whenever they're showing a Pac-12 West Coast game on the TV?
Exactly.
I've stayed in clubs so long in Morgantown before, reruns of Seinfeld start playing on the TV. That's how long I've been there before.
That's you got to have food in your hand by that point.
What are you talking about? Me washing my hand as gorgeous women just gallivant past me. What are you talking about?
You didn't even pull the Cosby to lean back and check him out.
Oh, I thought you were talking
No,
about
no,
something
please
else.
clear that up.
I thought
Talking
you
about
were talking
the
about.
current meme of leaning back. We can cut that, please.
You said pull a Cosby. We're talking about being at the bar. Whoa,
Oh,
whoa, whoa.
yeah, not good taste. Not good taste. This is my rookie debut. Mistakes are bound to happen.
Hey, you did good,
You
kid. You
did
did
good,
good.
kid.
I genuinely enjoyed my time speaking with Joe, and like I said, he's a great friend of mine. Very funny guy. He's been there through the thick and the thin. My guy Joe, the captain of the Roman Empire army. Any final parting words, Joe?
Frank, I don't have anything else to say. I just want to thank you again for having me on and giving me a shot at speaking with you and talking with your audience. I hope everyone enjoyed our time here, and please subscribe to Franco's World on Apple and Spotify and Instagram and TikTok. All Franco's World across all platforms. It's quite easy.
Yep, it's actually really easy. I probably should add the underscore to my TikTok account, but I have it. Franco's World underscore Twitter and Instagram. Go to baseballlegendapparel.com for all your baseball legend wants and needs and all your art wants and needs. Use promo code Frank with a K at checkout for 10% off your final purchase. Thank you very much. And remember, uh, just keep taking care of yourself, okay? I will see you when I see you, and I hope you have a great day.